We all have a specific sound that sends us spiraling into a pit of disgust. Think nails on a chalkboard, a sound that essentially torments us. Mine is the harsh, violent sound of two dogs fighting. I cannot tolerate it. It seriously makes me wish that there was a dark, soundproof room that I could run into, drowning the sound in sight out of existence. This is currently an ongoing issue in our household between our large lab and our small mutt. When these fights break out, I stand there screaming, eyes clenched tightly with no intention of intervening. One morning, as I stood in the kitchen getting ready to clean, my boyfriend's mom approached me asking if I'd be okay staying home alone with the dogs. Everyone in our household knows I do not do well with dog fights, but I replied I should be fine, thinking my energy is way too positive and pure right now for them to be fighting in front of me. We stood there laughing over my typical reactions, and while laughing, I said something along the lines of, I'll have to face the music, a musical sound I don't favor. She leaves, and shortly after, I bend down to pass out pieces of love to all three dogs, and while doing so, I see Luna, our little dog, and our drama queen lunge at Aki, our big dog. In a quick attempt to stop her, I lifted my foot to push her back, but my foot was no obstacle for her. Bam. The brutal and horrendous sight and sound I fear and spite was in full effect. Panicked, scared, and alone, there was no time to scream or to run or to wish I had a peaceful room to place myself in. The reality was my graceful energy had zero effect or translation. I had to conquer my fear and protect each dog's well-being. I fell, ribs smacking into the edge of the entertainment center, and during my transit to the floor, I managed to grab the large dog's head, pulling her back and down with me. Apparently, the force was enough to separate them. I got up as quickly as I fell, shoving the big dog behind me and quickly scooping up Luna. I darted to the room, threw her on the bed, and shut the door. I limped around the house, hurt and sad, trying to catch my breath. I said, I did it. This isn't a story of becoming comfortable or accepting of dogs fighting, but more so a story of stepping up in the face of adversity, no matter the discomfort or dislike. That day I conquered a fear and possibly saved an animal's life. For that I felt heroic and capable, but also aware I'd never allow myself to be put in that situation again. The things we fear, the sights and sounds we hate, are bound to present themselves in your wake at one point or another in this lifetime. I encourage you to embrace those fears on occasion, because not all heroes wear capes, and you might just be someone's hero.